spins a web any size, catches thieves just like flies. Look out, here comes the Spider-Man. Is he strong? Listen, bud, he's got radioactive blood. Can he swing from a thread? Take a look overhead. Hey there goes the Spider-Man. In the chill of night, at the scene of a crime, like a streak of light, he arrives just in time. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Wealth and fame, he's ignored. Action is his reward to him. Life is a great big bang up. Wherever there's a hang up, you'll find the Spider-Man.
Hello and welcome to another edition of the Comic Book Blog. Look at this. These are my Spider-Man comics that I dropped off at CGC in Sarasota, Florida in May of 2022. They finally came back. The hardest thing about waiting for comics to be graded is that if you like to upgrade, you don't know if you should upgrade until you get your books back that are graded. So this is a pretty heavy box. I want to thank my mail person for bringing it back. The first time she came, no one was here to sign for it. CGC sent it as registered mail and you need to sign for it. So it's a heavy box. Two things we're going to check right away. Make sure the slabs are not cracked in shipping. And I paid for New York City Custom Labels for the Spider-Man collection. And the reason I flew down to Florida and dropped it off was they said, hurry up and get your books in so you could get the label you wanted. I didn't know it would take, geez, I don't even know, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, 8 months to get them graded. In the time between, I dropped them off and they came back. They discontinued the label. So first thing I'm going to look for is if the label is the one I paid for. If it's not, I guess they owe me a credit. So these are issues, and they're not in any order. It's from the 50s to the 100, around there. All right, I guess we're just going to take them out and look at them the way they're packed. So the first thing I see, I am very happy. I am ecstatic. Look at this. I got my Spider-Man over New York City labels. That is amazing. So now as I upgrade, I got to look for this label if I want to keep the whole collection that way. Some people got them graded with the Spider-Man over New York City and they sell them. So the first issue we're looking at right now is Spider-Man number 61. It's got 6.5 off-white pages and I'm pretty happy with this. I have to tell you, I already looked at the grades real fast because I was more excited about finding out if the labels were the ones I paid for. And they are. All of these comics were pressed by Keyhole. Brian at Keyhole. He works at a comic store and I met him. And he's been pressing my Silver Age Batman comics now. These were all pressed, like I said, and delivered in May of 2022. This is very cool. This is Spider-Man versus Medusa. I think that's how you say her name. And it's 5.5 and it has white pages. We like that. So 5.5 white pages, that's a keeper. And it looks very cool. Here's 61 and 62. 6.5 and 5.5. This has a lower grade, but it has white pages. Here's the back covers. The next comic I have here is Spider-Man 59, and that's graded 7.0, and it's got off-white pages. It's a nice cover here with Mary Jane dancing on the stage, and Spider-Man beating up the villains. So this, I believe, is the lowest graded comic of the run. This is Spider-Man 60 with the Kingpin on the cover, graded 4.0. It's got off-white to white pages. And this one I might upgrade. I already looked at a couple. It's hard to find it with the label I like. Here's Spider-Man 59 and 60. 60 is actually the lowest grade, 4.0, that I got back from the grading process. This is a nice off-white copy for 59. I started looking to upgrade this already. The hard thing is to find Spider-Man over New York City labels with a higher grade. I found a 5.0, but I think I'd rather go up to a 7. Here's the back covers. Still looking for drawers on the left. I remember I was not a good drawer. I was a good tracer, so I thought I would be a good inker. I didn't pursue that career. I think 5.0 is what I want to keep, but when I upgrade, I don't like to purchase I have a 4.0 and then buy a 5.0. I'd rather jump up to like a 6.5 or 7. This is a very cool cover. Spider-Man versus Kazar in Spider-Man 57. It's graded 6.5, and it has off-white to white pages. All the slabs look great. So far, I don't see any of those patterns that we don't like. Here's a J. Jonah Jameson cover. Spider-Man 58, graded 6.0. And this has off-white to white pages. 6.0 is a nice grade. Here's Spider-Man versus Kazar, 57, 6.5. Here's 58, J. Jonah Jameson. It's like a robot. It's actually we're controlling it remotely. So that's just a TV set on his face. 6.0. These back covers look the same. I did that drawing contest. I remember laying on the living room floor and drawing the test that they sent to you. This is Spider-Man 54. This is a keeper, unless I see one with a similar label on it, higher grade. This is 5.5. And this has off-white to white pages. Another Doc Ock. Here's another Doc Ock cover. Nice grade. Spider-Man 56, 8.0. Very nice grade. Off-white pages. This looks great. Here's two Doc Ock comics just back from CGC. It's got the cool Spider-Man over New York City label. This is issue 54. It's graded 5.5. And then this was 2 issues later from my original collection, graded 8.0. So looking at these 2 covers, the one on the left is a little more tan. So it's got the lower grade. Look how that white pops compared to the 5.5 on the left. This is 8.0 on the right. This is Spider-Man 63 with 2 vultures on the cover. Very nice. This is graded 6.0 with off-white to white pages. Another really nice case. Here we have another vulture cover. Wow. This is a nice grade. Spider-Man 64, 8.5 with white pages. I actually have a lot of comics in the Spider-Man run graded 8.5. So on eBay, I actually have a 8.5 search that I do once in a while, just to see what I could get, how much it costs. These 2 issues feature the vulture. This is kind of a black cover on the left. Usually hard to get a high grade with black covers. .6 off white to white's not bad. And then we got an 8.5 on a white cover with white pages. That's very cool. This is the back cover to Spider-Man 63 and 64, featuring the vulture. This is the white page copy. For an 8.5. This is Spider-Man. I think he's in Rikers Island. Spider-Man 65. He's definitely in a prison. And this is graded 7.0 off white to white pages. I remember reading these, but I don't remember the whole exact story. Here we have Spider-Man 66 versus Mysterio. He was in the movie, of course, revealed Spider-Man's identity. This 7.0 is off-white to white pages. It's very nice. Spider-Man 65 and 66, both graded 7.0. This has off-white to white pages. And this has off-white to white pages. Here's the back covers. Here's a nice Kingpin cover. Spider-Man 69, graded 6.5. It's graded 6.5 with off-white to white pages. Spider-Man 69. This is a Spotlight cover. Spider-Man in the Spotlight, similar to Batman in the Spotlight covers. This is a 7.5 off-white to white pages, and it's Spider-Man 70. Very cool cover. Very nice. Spider-Man 69 and 70. 69 features the Kingpin. This is a nice Spotlight cover of Spider-Man in a Spotlight. 7.5 on issue Spider-Man 70. Here's the back covers. Hey fans, did any of you fill out this test? Were you a person who liked to draw? We're going to, have a second part where we look at the video close-ups of all the books. I have another box of 10 Spider-Man comics already on its way back to me. I'm also currently upgrading or getting graded my Batman 101 to 200. So there's a lot of stuff going on. I seem to be enjoying retirement. Even though we call it retirement because I don't work at my morning job as a high school teacher anymore, I still teach college courses and I still direct videos. And now I'm selling comic books on eBay. So I'm having fun with my collecting comic book hobby. You can see comics I have for sale on my eBay account. It'll be listed in the comments. And we'll do a video where I show you close-ups, probably 2 at a time, because these are not replacing anything in my collection. This is my original collection that I had cleaned and pressed by Keyhole, and now they're graded. I'm very happy that they came back with the Spider-Man over New York City labels, because that's what I flew down to Florida to do, get it in before the deadline of when it was going to stop being used. I'll have to write to them to see if the comics I upgraded since then, if they'll still do the new labels for me, because I don't know, it might be good for CGC to have a collector that has 1 to 100 with the Spider-Man over New York City custom label. Maybe they'll do a story about me. Who the heck knows? But I'm very happy. This has been another edition of The Comic Book Blog. I'm your host, Jim Houston. See you again soon. Bye.
Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Spins a web any size, catches thieves just like flies. Look out, here comes the Spider-Man. Is he strong? Listen, bud, he's got radioactive blood. Can he swing from a thread? Take a look overhead. Hey there goes the Spider-Man. In the chill of night, at the scene of a crime, like a streak of light, he arrives just in time. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Welcome fame, he's ignored. Action is his reward to him. Life is a great big hang-up. Wherever there's a hang-up, you'll find a Spider-Man.